Hey, what's up, everyone? My name is Earl, and if you're looking at my Facebook page, this is a video I'm shooting on my birthday, August 30th, 2014. This young gentleman right here on my shoulder is my son, Hugh John Blanchard. I would go into a lot on the video about me, but I'll just put it this way: I'm a former Marine. I served this country gloriously 6 straight years, 1986 to 1992. I've been out of the Marines for pretty much over 22 years. And through those 22 years, there's been a lot that's been going on that led me up to this. Now, like I said, I have a wonderful son here. It's one of 4 children. And of the 4 children, one, my eldest daughter, she goes to school at University Wisconsin-Milwaukee. Another child I don't have contact with because the mother is vindictive to the point where she weaseled her way into myself losing parental rights. Now, I won't tell you much on the parental rights thing, but as you can tell, I am a wonderful dad. Now, pardon me as I'm getting all the hair and everything out of my, excuse me, son. Getting every bit of hair out of my little scraggly beard. I was born on August 30th, 1967. My mother's name, Grace Bell Lewis. I can't remember my father's name except for Tom Lewis. But unfortunately, if you can tell by this, he wasn't in my life. It was mostly my mom raising me. And I decided to make my way. And I fought through the rough streets of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. A lot of my cousins know me. They can even tell you my story. I was just by myself, being an only child. Going up against tough stuff in the city of brotherly love. Now, it's a far out cry Philadelphia is from that, but every city has that too. And with everything that's happening in Ferguson, a lot of the various cities, and the stuff that's happening with cops. I mean, not even veterans are safe if they can't go out and have fun with their kids, which is what I'll be doing after I finish this video. I'm sticking to most of the major areas. I'll be having him along. I'll have money to spend. So if they do something, I mean, they'll try. I don't care if they do racial profiling. I don't care if they do a lot of stuff. But the one thing they're going to see, my son is the future. My future here is going to be looking at you, and you all will be judged accordingly. I'll be giving him something to eat, too. I'll be doing everything, taking good care of my son. Yeah, that's right. Wave to everybody, son. I didn't have a male figure in my life, and it looks like I turned out fine. And I fought through, the rough streets of Philadelphia. I fought through the military. I fought even after the military, trying to do everything to make sure my kids are raised. And what I'm seeing out here, and I will tell you, it sickens me. Cops beating on African American males who are not doing anything wrong. I mean, and they say there's two sides to the story. Right now, you're bringing them one side. If you got on the tape, have a tape showing them what he did wrong, say he was under arrest doing something wrong, instead of brutalizing, you get your story out there. Instead of trying to do what's been done since 1967, since me growing up in the streets of Philadelphia. I mean, I followed everything. And I mean, the curfews that they had in light of the Atlanta murders can bring you back my story. I was around the corner from my house and they stopped me. It's like, I'm on my way back home. I'm getting something. And the police officers did that. And they're like, oh my God, he's right around the corner. We can follow him and see if he's lying. They asked me to have a good evening. Next day out, I'm on my way to school. These gentlemen stopped me. And it's like, and this is during a bus strike. It's like, the buses aren't running. I'm walking on my way to school. little backstory of how I joined the Marines. They saw me walking. Buses were on strike. They didn't have anything to report on me on for because I kept doing it. My mom and my aunt, God bless their souls, and I mean, I'm going to have respect to Grace Lewis. Can't remember my aunt's name, but I know Dorothy Williams. Now I remember. And they lauded me because, one, I went to school. I did everything going to school. Now, some people out there who are hating, no, and I'm going to apologize. No, I'm not hating Tommy Sotomayor. I'm not hating Tim Alexander. I'm not hating anybody who's out there reporting. I'm showing respect right here. And I will apologize if somebody goes out there and starts that to try to bring me out there saying I'm hating. This is a birthday video I'm posting on my 47th birthday that I'm putting myself on a 3-year notice. That pretty much everything that's going out there, I got to be responsible for this young man right here. I won't care if everyone posts this. If they post it and everything says I'm calling them out on the wrong thing. No. I'm lauding them for, one, because everything that's going out here, they're stepping up. They're black men. I'm a black man. I'm doing everything to raise this young man right. I'm trying to be in his life. And right now, I mean, from the backstory of what happened with my walk into school and everything, it segued into the Marines. I went 6 years. After 6 years, I was out here on these streets trying my best to survive and survive legally. I refuse to end up being a statistic to where the police can use me as a felon. And I'm trying my best, one, not to see him look at that and the light, and B, what's been going on? A bad product of the system. Now, a couple weeks ago, there was an article in the Milwaukee Journal-Sentinel. And what happened? I had a job suffering from clinical depression from 2 broken marriages. The second one was one where it completely damn near would have me committing suicide, like the late Robin Williams. Now, I rose above that, got a job at Buy Seasons, and I'm going to thank several people. My son being included. I'm going to thank the COO, Terry. I'm going to thank the reporter, James Causey. I'm going to thank the many co-workers who have came through the doors of Buy Seasons and gave me props because I started to bike. I walked to work. I started to. I got rides from people who are co-workers there, some who are still co-workers there. And I got props from people who saw me biking. I went 8 years. I went 4 years of the 6 years, pretty much, biking to and from work. Because that job was the one last hurdle that I needed. I needed to show people I was dedicated. People at Buy Seasons see that. Right now I'm posting this video, not only just being a birthday video, but I'm putting myself on notice for 3 years. Because I'm showing everybody that, hey, I'm responsible. I do what it takes to get my job done. I do everything to show that I'm legitimate. And police out there, you can go out there and harass me. I'll have a license, a driver's license. I'm going to show it to you. I'm going to show you that I'm not doing anything. I'm going to ask, what am I doing wrong to be arrested? And I'm going to be like, because I've already have a record. I already know that for a fact. The record was brought about by a woman I dated. I ended up being put into the Wisconsin legal system because, in light of the fact what happened with the OJ situation, I became made an issue. Not a felon, thank God. They put me on probation. I fought through that. And I wanted to keep off of that. And one of the things I will put out there are a lot of people out there who will have a fit when a black man is trying his best to do everything legitimately. But right now, you've already been warned. This is a 3-year hiatus. Have a good day, everyone.